Welcome to our deep dive into Stieg Larsson's The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, a thrilling masterpiece that redefined the crime genre. Set in Sweden, this novel combines mystery, corporate intrigue, and complex characters to weave a dark and compelling tale of corruption, family secrets, and justice. At its heart are two unforgettable protagonists, Mikael Blomkvist, an investigative journalist, and Lisbeth Salander, a brilliant but deeply troubled hacker. Together, they unravel a decades-old mystery that exposes the dark underbelly of one of Sweden's most powerful families. Grab your headphones and settle in. This is the story of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. The novel opens with a peculiar scene. An elderly man, Henrik Vanger, receives an annual gift of pressed flower framed in a picture. It's been arriving every year on his birthday for decades, a grim reminder of the unsolved disappearance of his niece, Harriet Vanger, 40 years earlier. Henrik is tormented by this mystery, convinced someone in his own family is taunting him. The Vanger family, a powerful dynasty in Sweden, is riddled with dysfunction, secrets, and buried scandals. Enter Mikael Blomkvist, a journalist and co-founder of the magazine Millennium. When we first meet Mikael, he's facing a professional crisis. He's just been convicted of libeling a wealthy businessman, Hans-Erik Wennerström, after publishing an expose that he couldn't fully substantiate. Mikael's career is in shambles, and Millennium is in financial jeopardy. But this crisis sets the stage for his next assignment, one that will change his life. Henrik Vanger hires Mikael Blomkvist to solve the decades-old mystery of Harriet's disappearance. The Vanger family lives on a secluded island, Hedeby Island, a place where nearly every resident is part of the family. Henrik believes Harriet was murdered and that someone in the family is responsible. He offers Mikael a tempting deal: solve the mystery, and Henrik will provide damning evidence against Wennerström, the businessman who ruined Mikael. Initially reluctant, Mikael accepts and moves to Hedeby Island to begin his investigation. He immerses himself in the Vanger archives, poring over photos, journals, and police reports. As Mikael digs deeper, he discovers that the Vanger family is a cesspool of corruption, greed, and hatred, with many members harboring grudges against each other. Each clue he uncovers only deepens the mystery. Parallel to Mikael's story, we're introduced to Lisbeth Salander, one of modern literature's most compelling and enigmatic characters. Lisbeth is a gifted hacker with a photographic memory, unparalleled intelligence, and a troubled past. She works for a private security firm and is often hired to dig up dirt on people. Her appearance, piercings, tattoos, and a punk rock vibe sets her apart from the rest of society, but it's her vulnerability and strength that make her unforgettable. Lisbeth is under state guardianship due to her troubled history, and her current guardian, Nils Bjurman, is abusive and controlling. In one of the novel's most harrowing scenes, he assaults her, but Lisbeth is no victim. She turns the tables, exacting revenge in a way that ensures he'll never harm her or anyone else again. This subplot reveals Lisbeth's fierce sense of justice and her unflinching willingness to take matters into her own hands. As Mikael's investigation stalls, he realizes he needs help. Enter Lisbeth Salander. Mikael learns of Lisbeth's hacking skills when she's hired to investigate him for Henrik Vanger. Impressed by her brilliance, Mikael recruits her to assist with the case. Though initially hesitant, Lisbeth agrees, and the two form an unlikely partnership. Their dynamic is electric. Mikael is methodical, empathetic, and morally grounded, while Lisbeth is fiercely independent, brash, and unafraid to break the rules. Together, they make a formidable team, their strengths complementing each other perfectly. As they sift through the clues, Lisbeth's hacking skills uncover hidden connections, while Mikael's journalistic instincts tie everything together. One of the most pivotal moments in the investigation comes when Mikael finds an old photograph of Harriet at a parade, staring intently at someone or something. Lisbeth uses her tech skills to enhance the image, and they identify the man in the photo. This discovery leads them to a cryptic series of Bible verses Harriet had written in her journal. The verses, when deciphered, reveal a chilling pattern of murders spanning decades. Mikael and Lisbeth realize they're dealing with a serial killer, someone who has been murdering women and leaving a trail of gruesome crimes hidden within the Wenger family's history. But who is responsible? And what does Harriet's disappearance have to do with these murders? As Mikael and Lisbeth piece together the puzzle, they uncover shocking truths about the Wenger family. The evidence points to Martin Wenger, Henrik's nephew and the current CEO of the Wenger Corporation. Martin is not only complicit in the murders but is revealed to be a sadistic predator who has been carrying on the crimes initiated by his father. When confronted, Martin confesses but also reveals that Harriet's disappearance remains a separate mystery. A tense confrontation ensues, and Mikael nearly loses his life before Lisbeth intervenes, saving him in dramatic fashion. Martin flees but dies in a car crash, leaving Mikael and Lisbeth to uncover the final pieces of the puzzle. In a twist that shocks both Mikael and Henrik, they discover that Harriet is alive. She had escaped the island decades earlier to flee her abusive brother, Martin, and her father. Harriet has been living in hiding, rebuilding her life far from the Wenger family's reach. Her return to the family estate brings a bittersweet sense of closure to Henrik and offers a resolution to the mystery that has haunted him for years. With the Harriet case solved, Henrik fulfills his promise to Mikael, providing the evidence needed to take down Wennerström. Mikael uses the information to publish a scathing expose, restoring his reputation and that of Millennium. Meanwhile, Lisbeth uses her hacking skills to siphon millions from Wennerström's accounts, cementing her role as a modern-day vigilante. In the novel's final moments, Lisbeth struggles with her feelings for Mikael. Despite their close partnership, she believes she's unworthy of love or a con. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo isn't just a crime thriller. It's a deep exploration of societal corruption, systemic abuse, and personal justice. The novel critiques the failures of institutions meant to protect the vulnerable, as seen through Lisbeth's struggles with the guardianship system. It also examines the complexities of human morality, with characters like Mikael and Lisbeth challenging traditional notions of right and wrong. Lisbeth Salander, with her fierce intelligence and uncompromising sense of justice, is a symbol of resilience. Her journey from victim to avenger is both harrowing and empowering, making her one of the most iconic characters in modern literature. Stieg Larsson's The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo is a masterclass in storytelling, blending suspense, social commentary, and unforgettable characters. It's a novel that forces readers to confront uncomfortable truths while delivering a gripping mystery that keeps them hooked until the final page. Mikael and Lisbeth's partnership is at the heart of this story, a testament to the power of unlikely alliances and the fight for justice in a world full of shadows. Thank you for joining me on this journey through The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. If you've been inspired to pick up this book or revisit it, remember, some mysteries are worth unraveling. Until next time, stay curious and keep reading.